I owe you beyond measure. How can I repay you?
There's enough widows and...
We're behind on our payments to sword fees, so your kindness is appreciated. But here, take this.
I should check out the waters near the beacon. Let's go. Yeah! Ella. Yeah! Move! The legendary Knossos. Once palace to King Minos.
Don't touch that chest. It's mine.
I'm no thief, but if I was, I'd want something more valuable.
Take that back.
These ruins are an interesting place to set up camp. What brings you here?
A long time ago, below this very spot, my pater, the great adventurer Nikios, entered the labyrinth to steal the Minotaur's treasure. As I waited outside, I heard shouts and roars. Then his men came pouring out. His men, but not pater. I need to save him.
The Minotaur was just a man in the mask. And not much of a man at that.
Those idiots in Befka. They wouldn't know a real Minotaur if it ran them through with its horns. It's not like that here, Mistios.
Where is he then? You said the labyrinth was beneath us.
Yeah, there's a creepy-looking trapdoor beneath the temple.
Take me there, and I will slay the Minotaur and find your pater's... Find your pater.
You'll do that?
The Minotaur will die, and I will find your pater.
Thank you, Mistios. No one ever believes me.
Just calm down and take me to the labyrinth. What's your name?
Ardos. Now follow me. The entrance is way down on the ground. It's down this way. This place is going to blow your mind, Mistios. There's a huge room And there's a huge hole in the ground with a huge door. Everybody keeps going on about how Theseus killed the Minotaur. Lies. I heard it. A roar like rolling thunder. Yeah, that's it. The Minotaur is still alive and hungry.
Great.
I'm glad you came along. No pattern has a shot of getting out of that damn labyrinth. They really didn't have to put the entrance this deep. Almost there. What were these? Here we are. Isn't this amazing?
I've seen some things, Ardos, but this
is amazing!
So the Minotaur lies beneath Knossos' palace. Open the door. I've got a Minotaur to slay.
Oh, right. It's locked.
You must know something.
I don't, but the guys who went into the labyrinth with my pater will. I tried talking to them, but they won't speak to me.
They'll speak to me. Who are these people?
The collector, swordfish, and my old caretaker. My old caretaker. Boring old man. Never wanted to talk to me about my pater or the Minotaur. So I left him to find out the truth on my own.
Bold.
And the collector is this guy who buys weird stuff. He's a merchant in Gortin. Oh, and the last guy, they call him Swordfish.
Of course.
He's the boss of Octopus Bay, and he's mean.
Where should I start looking for?
Fisherman's Beachhead in Heraklion would be your best bet. No one's...
Swordfish?
No, he's really good with a sword, and he's really good with a fish, I guess.
This collector?
He lives in Gortin, near some red pillars, in a crazy house. I've borrowed some trinkets from him. He has so many, he never even noticed.
Don't let me catch you borrowing from me.
From you, I would never get caught.
Tell me more about this old man.
Okay, so my old caretaker recently sent me a message about wanting to meet in Festos.
That's nice of him.
He never answered me about my pater or the Minotaur. Ever. That's why I left in the first place.
I'll go in your place and see what I find.
The message said to meet him at our old house, northeast of here, near Festos.
Where did you say
Old caretaker. The message said to meet him at our...
I'll make sure they all talk. What's on your mind, old man?
I'm dying, Mistios. I can feel it in my bones. But first, there's something I need to do. Will you help an old man fulfill his dying wish? I can offer you what drachmi I have left.
I won't deny an old man his final wish. What is it?
I always promised my wife I'd take her to see the red flowers on the summit of the mountain in Zeus's playground. It's a beautiful place. Great view. But she met the ferryman before me, Mistios. I never made good on my promise. It was always one thing or another, you know? Children, war, what have you.
Situation. You did your best.
You're a kind soul, Mistios. But I failed her. I did.
So, what do you want me to do?
I need you to pick some of those red flowers for me from the summit of Mount Ida, so I can take them to my wife when I meet Hades. Just a few would do. Bring them back to me here. I'll be waiting, Mistios. And I don't have long.
I understand.
You there! Mistios!
Ugh, your breath smells like dead mouse. see it. The place the old man spoke of. There it is. The flower. The flowers! I should hurry back to the old man near Gordon. It'll be trouble if I'm spotted here.
Don't take another step closer!
Ella.
Help! Won't somebody help me?
What do you need?
Peace of mind and revenge. Can you bring me this, Mistios? We will give you all...
I need more information first.
The followers of Ares are burning our villages and claiming our families for their sacrifices.
Those Malakes are making trouble all over the Greek world.
That's why I want you to make them suffer like we have. So our living can find peace and our dead can be avenged.
My spear is yours.
Thank you, Mistios.
I'll need to know where the followers are hiding.
The followers of Ares live in caves among the mountain ranges of Zeus's playground.
I'll flush them out.
Battle, if you take down more targets than me. You won't get away this time. For yourself, warrior. Can't keep this up.
Any sign of them?
Everything's clear.
Well then, keep looking.
Got it.
Go! You can't do better. You can't give me some.
How are you still standing?
Not trying to make this easy on you.
The gods must be killed.
Kill them!
And now, time for you to die.
Hades claims another.
In all my life, I never seen him so peaceful. I hope he's found Mater. Those flowers, are they...
Yes, he asked me to fetch them.
You silly old man. Is this why you left Defka? To fetch Mater flowers so far from home? You silly, stubborn old man.
Here.
Thank you so much, Mis Dios.
He made a promise to his wife, and I made a promise to him.
I don't have anything to offer you. Mater must be so glad you brought her flowers. You never did when she was alive.
Για μοίραζε βραχητή με τα παιδιά. Ουδής ασφαλής εν ελάβει εστί. Ούκα εστί.
I have quite the deal to offer you, if you're open to a business partnership.
Where you...
Work, equal pay.
What exactly did you have in mind?
I craft bows from rare, exotic items. I've been commissioned to make one using only the finest quality fangs. One from a lynx, one from a lioness, and one from a shark. I could make one for you too, if you'll help.
I'll fetch the fangs for you if you tell me where to find them. Those sharks have teeth, not fangs.
A mere technicality. A fang bow sounds better. Now, there were questions?
If you want a lynx's fang...
Of course. Lynxes can be found north of the lost Minoan shrine, in Zeus's place.
A lioness?
As luck would have it, one is being transported for a rich man on the road from Festos village to Gortin's...
Where can I find shop?
Perhaps you've heard of the ocean? Octopus Bay. Try Octopus Bay. It's full of the cursed things.
I'll get them for you.
Thank you, Mistios.
Διοπολίων εστι ημέτερον, ανταχαίων τάραχος και λευκόχρον φάλιν, ακυπησίους, φίνους, κόμπρους και στίγλας εξεφυσίνου πόντου. Έχουμε ταρικίνους. Έναν εξάδελφο.
Μίστιος.
What's going on?
This job will be dangerous and could get us both killed.
All my jobs are dangerous.
This job is about power. The power to rule Gortin by starting a war.
We can't start a war on our own. We'll need supporters and soldiers.
I have support from the captain of the army and the region's upper class.
Okay. Then tell me your plan.
I am the head of the Bull Council, and according to our code, after a war is lost, the council chooses our next leader. Me.
And you need some heads to roll to get things started.
Just one head. There's a visiting herald from Festos. No doubt here to broker peace with Gortin. His murder will guarantee that war is the only option for Gortin.
And my fee?
You'll be paid very handsomely for your efforts.
I'll start the war for you. But first, I need more information.
Before the war can truly begin, we'll need your help weakening Gortin. Destroy their supplies, steal their valuables, and kill that Malaka's visiting herald.
Where can I find the visiting herald?
This man of peace stays at the leader house at night and wanders around Gortin.
Tell me about the supplies I should destroy.
The weapon racks and supplies in Daedalus Fort must be destroyed.
There's plenty of valuables to be found in Daedalus.
Stealing from there will...
I'll start this war for...
We've been planning this for a...
I see him. You must be the hoarder.
The collector.
Dust collector, maybe. I'm here about the Minotaur.
No. I can't. I don't know anything about the Minotaur.
Ardos sent me. He says you know things.
Ardos! The boy! Never talk to the boy. We all promised.
I'm not here to break bones. I'm here for information. Give it to me, and I'll be on my way.
I'll answer your questions, but you won't ask the right one.
Can we not play games?
Fine. You're going to need Theseus's armor, which I sold to be part of a collection at the fort.
There's nothing wrong with my armor.
Nicias thought his armor was the finest in the Greek world. He could have worn Theseus's when we found it. But I was the perfect fit. Minotaur struck me right in the chest. Should have died. But Nicias...
Don't make Nikios's mistake. Wear Theseus' armor.
What do you know of the boy?
Son of Nikios. Stubborn. A little shit. His father's son.
You remember him fondly enough, yet you refuse to speak to him.
If I speak, he might not listen. The truth is armor against little, Misthios.
You said you sold Theseus' armor. Who has it?
A military commander, stationed in the fort. He has a cave filled with all sorts of prizes. The armor is his crown jewel.
Sounds like a hard thing to part with.
No, easy. That armor, it would have saved Nikios. It would have saved the boy's father. Yet, I worried. I didn't deserve. The armor haunted me. No point keeping ghosts in my collection.
Breathe, Collector. I've learned enough. If Theseus' armor is still in the fort, I'll find it.
There are more pieces of Theseus' armor. I've only managed to attain 2 of them. But someone stole one from me. If you find it, you can have it. But give whoever took it a piece of my mind. And perhaps a piece of your blade.
I'm here to collect that bounty.
The hidden cave. I should stay hidden if I don't want to find it.
Yeah!